history has been made again. Me say, the reason why I pet me nuanom nkrimufo asem and say 2024 elections no majority of nkrimufo mo Ghana prove chire wiase Ghana say they are not stupid. And the reason to make us say nkrimufo a mo Ghana, they have taught a Christopher a very good lesson. And it's a good lesson because how we are supposed to understand CBA reality. Nanka say obvious. Say yenya inkrimonia on the president fully wa Ghana dano. Nanka o say inkrimoni bi o Ghana bia esori anopa obompa ya obeka say ende beto ma inkrimoni mana be di president. Inti ba omianko di president. But for some reason inkrimofo mo Ghana no, they looked at the end game. They looked at the relationship between Omo and Omunyankopon individually and as a whole. And Omuka say, I cannot side with a liar. Na Onyankopon adom a ewo me so no emfiri me so. In this whole study ya, in Kremofo Ghana, they really taught Ghanaians. Omo kire yene Christopher no, omo kire a lesson who say guide yene Christopher. Because on a normal day, ebe fese nkremoni beto ama nkremoni se nkremoni be deep Ghana so. Don't so kasi nkremoni president. Yes. It is so hard for a Christo di beka se beto ama nkremoni abedi me so. But Ghana nkremofo kire Ghana for say it is not about the religion. It is about nipano nisu ene ne ban ene yeni Nyankopon. What at the end of the day, yebeka chire Nyankopon. So Muslims in Ghana chose their friendship with God over the friendship with man. In the majority of Inkremofo mo Ghana no, omuni Onyankopon enkotadie any odo any friendship a woman no, they relied on that and respected that and cherished that. So they actually chose the relationship they have with God over man. And it's not Nkremofo voted against lies because they saw Bawumia as a munafiki who does not represent the relationship or the God they worship. And it's a majority of Nkremofo Ghana omoto abama John Mahama. John Mahama is Christoni, but he has his basics as a Nkremoni ba. Ana onyini won Nkremofo. On a normal day, Nkremoni kura was said the bufuka say na ade na wo gya ye Nkremosom no koye Kristoni ade ntina mentoma. But Ghana Nkremofo, the relationship they have, omni omunyankopon wo no, they regard that, they respect that, they cherish their relationship with God. And they did not allow men who are greedy, men who are liars, to take control over a relationship with Allah. And it's now who said majority of Muslims in Ghana chose to vote for a Christian. Not because they don't want a Muslim to lead Ghana, but because they need a truthful person who, through him as a leader, Allah, in his own wisdom, will open his arms for Ghana. And international leader say Chief Imam. It is not because Chief Imam as a human being. They are seeing Chief Imam as a vessel, which is pure. That is why they cherish and adore. They are not scared of Chief Imam. They respect and cherish him because I had a clean heart and in dedication to Allah. And so if you miss that connection, you will think, say, hey, no. Nkremofo chose their relationship with Allah over the relationship with men. And especially when you're going to choose a relationship with a man who is a liar, with a group that kills, that murders, that does everything that is against the wisdom or the greatness of Allah. Today, history was made. And the most interesting thing is that when John Dramani Mahama was on the campaign, Oko Ghana airboard sra ekachirobiano or share Onyankopon Nkremofo bo says onya to me na obeye president na Nkremofo a omusro nyame eji nyame di epe onokofo di omonim no etoma na obesi eye de eye Hajj village edia she onyankopon eni nkremusum eni munyam. Men live by their word. When a man deviates or moves away from his principle or his truth, that man becomes an empty vessel. When John Mahama was campaigning, he told Ghanaians that I will do this, and when I get that power, I will do it. In his Oko Baka, this is what happened.
The NDC presidential candidate John Mahama laid out his vision for the Muslim community during his interaction with municipal and district imams. He presented a series of key promises aimed at enhancing the welfare of the Muslim community in Ghana and addressing their concerns. John Mahama expressed his commitment to building a permanent Hajj village to improve the Hajj experience, reduce the cost of the pilgrimage. He also promised to add an extra Eid holiday and more.
Afesu yakase ye the holiday ba ko beka ho Eid al-Fitr senebeya ye ne Hajj committee ebehwe ne adwere ho ne ahwe se ne beya ebema Hajj bono abafom.
We will discuss with the Hajj committee to reduce the cost of Hajj. The Hajj village was relocated to the airport area and they used tent. When we are elected, we will build a permanent one. It will no longer be tents. It will be a proper building. I just heard today that the land where the Hajj village is currently located has been sold by the MPP.
You see the permanent and yet tent biom. Ebeya dia esiho a yet dying. And so Nancy Amete here baby Hajj village no one ne MPP are buying aton asasino. Bank Juma. There were near a friend of Islamic banking.
We have Islamic banking, and there are specific rules to it. When we come into office, we will amend the banking laws to incorporate Islamic banking fully.
Banking no, and you see a bar, your best banking and rano, send a Islamic banking and so a become.
This was when John Mahama was campaigning. Okachire nkrimufo she nkrimufo bo. Okachire mo say nkrimufo eto ema NDC. The first thing he would do, and it's a Hajj village now. NPP for 8 years, almost 10 no, obey the permanent, obey a dying, send your beya, a respect. Ebebim. The first thing John Mahama bar power or yeah, and say Hajj fees no or teso from 750 million old Ghana to 620 million old Ghana. That is from 75,000 Ghana to 62,000. And the Menoka say, Obia Oko Hajibia will not pay 75,000. Na Bawumia or Yenkrimuni, Eji Efrin Krimu for her. O Christo ni John Mahama Ubun Krimu Sumuno, what is for 75,000 at the about 62,000. Nanke no. He did not end there. John Mahama has set the record straight. A boy or share Minyanumun Krimu for any chief imam, any other religious bodies say Yen Krimu Sumuno. Sa ebono ende John Mahama etumu anamo. Now, history has been made today. Remember, sa tent na esiwa no say Hajj village. From those times, John Mahama in 2015 or setting up that place. The idea was that he needed a temporal place to build a permanent Hajj village. In the 2015, our president now, Onyan that idea say he needs to secure a land and make sure say was starting AC Hajj village in 2015 and or started the idea of Hajj village and or starting now or building a tent send your beya sebio obeun say a step has been taken. In the 2015 and at the same John Mahama put his tent together. That was the first time I who tent and it is a dying. Very solid, reliable, and durable tenter. Na yen yanom ya papa no ya nananoma no mutu kwan akọ Mecca. Omu plane messi omu flight. Omu tumi da ho with air conditions. Yen nyina ehu ye in 2015. Those who were stranded at the end of the day were all hosted at the Hajj village in 2015. Time John Mahama is setting it up. Now, 2016 ɛna nkwasiafo wei ɛbɛgye tumi. From 2016 to 2024, the MPP are vice president Yenkremoni, Munafiki Baumia Bawa Sawa Balao Mutum Banzani Kekewa Baumia Onenegere Pele Pele Samila Samila Samira Baumia, the makeup artist. Inkremonia also Yenkremonia wako meka. Yeti kroma Samira ko meka every time. Oko uru the makeup. Eko meka kuchi makeup baye. They saw the Hajj village. They passed by it. Aso opeso yama inkremo summoning inkremo for Ghana no. Onusu shiraso as the leader of the Islamic religion in Ghana. This is pure love. And this is how leaders are supposed to be. They are supposed to understand that Onyankopon and a sebio oyihene. Chief Imam Odimsa John Mahama onyenkremoni. Chief Imam oyenkremoni. Inkremofo na mutu nyina nimsa John Mahama nyenkremoni. So they support the heart and what is in his head. They know say onyame nhwe nipa ni so ohwe nipa akumem. And that is why you see Muslim clerics from Ahmadiyya, from all the different Islamic groups coming together under one umbrella to bless the president. Senebeya onyankopon betuma fa ne so asesa eyen krimofo sebre e wasasi so e Ghana. These are things we cannot take for granted. Yenya a vice president who was a Muslim, so-called Muslim, for 8 good years. NPP by power. Ebebie a ministry say yen krimofo ministry any 2 years no mugu no. Say krimofo bo any 1 year no mugura eye Kumasi e bon krimofo nson tuoku omo to twene ye zongo 7. A Muslimi a vice president odi eye Ekufuado chi 2020 elections Techiman South in krimofo nson obomu nyina tuo besi nne wanka ho asem. This is the kind of munafiki who wanted to lead Ghana. Today we have a president who understands and believes in what we all believe in, irrespective of our religious affiliation. It is our MPP now. Now we studying krimofo muoma. Omu yempreku. We know going to make us after 8 years in power. Now, and then John Dramani Mahama ni chief imam eko kate sword. Say you be see a permanent Hajj village, you know. Tampuli. Hassan Tampuli Kromfona no MP, you know. Or did the MPP muno. Wabetro say, oh, yes, sir, Hajj village in India. Na your plans to say you be see 8 years and to foundation way. I say Koko dying. 8 years. The vice president of the Republic of Ghana. Na oyenkremoni. Tampuli Kromfo way na MP Riesika. Onyankopon Allah ni bedi obekuna to atwene because on kano kure quick or say I nanke Ekufuado no omo plans say omo besi Hajj village no to foundation 8 years Onyankopon dying ye nuanom a ye maamenom ye papa nom omo beko Mecca akwaje onyame nhira abompa ya magana bedem no 8 years mon krebufo amo MPP mon kwasiafo mo ntumi ensi eye Hajj village nande Kristo ni baye na wabegbo ashenkrimufo bo se opese osi village na mo de mokwase aseden na eba omia wo no hwe ade a oka. This is what they did when they were in power for 8 good years. Hwe ade bi omoyeye for 8 years in power. In Kremofo to Obama Mahamudu Baumia in 2016 because na Mahamudu Baumia omunim ni subain. No munim sa Baumia ni preko difference nim. No munim sa Baumia Muslimia on kanu kro ye munafiki. For 8 years. Tampuli, Hassan Tampuli Kromfo Ewino, he and Baumia connived. Omu dimba wagan nyina wiya sika gold nyina. They could not build a shelter. They could not build a village for omu nyanum Kremofo moko Mecca. Kwasiafo. Let me enlarge it for you to see how foolish these pigs are. This is what they left for 8 years. for 8 solid years. This is what Bawumia and MPP Tampulimu Eyeye. This is what they built. And yet Ghana so now as a Muslim, are you not even shy to come out to say this is what we were doing for the past 8 years? Abra unyonku Kristo ni achira odi obeye unye jimifo e wo so nyankopon tu eku totwene na wo nkire mosum na wo som na ase kire sen. For 8 years we had a vice president who was a Muslim.